Hello my friends and welcome back. It's episode 22 and I brute forced the generator. I suppose in theory I could have looked up the solution, it's probably on the internet somewhere, but I decided to brute force it. I didn't know how to do it any other way, so if you know how to do this in some kind of intelligent way, then please let me know. But it didn't really seem like there was any intelligent way to do it. So how did I do it? Well, here's some MS Paint I prepared earlier. Okay, so what I did was I used a brute force tree. And I thought, what a great moment than to teach you guys how to use a brute force tree. Because there are so many things in a game that can be solved with a brute force tree. Brute force tree works when if you put the wrong item in a sequence, you immediately get told that you are incorrect, which is the case in this. Although, if you click on the same thing again, it says that try another button. You should try another button. Like, there's a forgiveness in it. But anyway, here's how a brute force tree works. So, let's say you have three, like in this case, you have three things. So, let's call these 1, 2, and 3 for simplicity. So, you select 1, and it doesn't work. So what you do is you cross that off and say, okay, 1 doesn't work. You press 2 and it does work. You draw a line from 2 and you put 1, 2, and 3. Now let's say that you try 2 and it doesn't work. Okay. So then you go back through again. And typically, you always want to go as far down the tree as possible. So we're not going to bother trying 3 here because we already managed to get further with 2. So we try 2, and it doesn't work. So then we try 3, and that doesn't work either. So then we try 1, and it works. So then we draw another tree here, and we say 1, 2, and 3, and we try again. So now we know the sequence is 2, 1, something. So then we try 1 and that doesn't work. And then we try 2 and 2 does work. And so on and so forth. This is a brute force tree. It works because you get told the wrong answer at each level. So if you get told the wrong answer at each level, you when you get sent back to the beginning, you just follow your tree down the paths that work. And it's also good if there are dead ends. So for example, it could be the case that you do 2 and it lets you go through, and then 1 is not correct, 2 is not correct, 3 is not correct. There can be traps in like these kinds of puzzles. So now you know that you have not yet tried 3 at the beginning, but that's probably unlikely. But you've actually not tried 3 here. So you want to try 3 and make a new decision tree here. 1, 2, and 3. And try these. And you'll probably find that one of them is correct. Let's say 3 in this case, and then you and then you carry on. This is a brute force tree. This is a method that I used to break this puzzle. So I hope that's interesting to somebody out there. Brute force methods can often be faster at solving puzzles than actually trying to bloody solve puzzles, as long as you're allowed to make as many attempts as you want. People are very familiar with like basic brute force methods of trying every combination, but the real clever strategies are things like a brute force tree, where you don't actually have to try everything. There is a logic to the brute force. Anyway, with that done, let's proceed. I'm still concerned about... let's save. I'm still concerned... In case it interests anybody, it took me 9 minutes to brute force tree that puzzle. I'm still concerned about how these rats, mega rats. I got absolutely ruined by them the last time I was here. And I don't feel like I am particularly stronger now than I was then. Where's my stims? Did I really use all my healing? I don't remember using all my healing. Oh no, there they are. My god, I melted my brain with that. Anyway, I hope that's useful to somebody somewhere. It's a great little technique for breaking puzzles when you're told that you have given an incorrect answer somewhere. We are committed to fighting when we've got the dog, because he will charge in. Do I level him up, or does he level up himself? I level him up. I have no idea why you'd invest into anything but martial arts for the dog. No penalty for wearing armor, then we'll add armor. And then we'll go and get this, this one. Damage reduction and resistance increase. Try and keep him alive. Then maybe go down the dodge tree. I don't think more chance to hit will really help him, because he's going to dump all of his points into martial arts, so he's going to get very skillful. He's the goodest boy. Pull out the scanner and see where the loot is. Can't remember the last time I used a brute force tree. It's a lot of biscuits. Die, rat, die. He doesn't hit very hard. That's a problem. Maybe that +5 damage is more valuable than I thought. I'm so concerned with keeping him alive. Stealth hat. Is it just me, or is the ambient music down here quite loud? Here. A couple of rats, actually. Oh, the other one didn't even notice us. Sick 'em, boy. Spade. Another spade. I'm gonna call the spade the spade. But it is in fact a spade. I'm actually worried I don't have the strength to use guns. Strength is not usually a skill associated with being able to use guns, but in this game it seems like all guns require some strength. I mean, normally it's strength is a requirement for certain melee weapons. Are these stats a hard requirement? I guess not. I guess it's just your chance to hit is lowered. Is he level same? Yeah. Same as you. Same progression. I guess using the scanner means you wouldn't find any items that have no value. I don't think I'm like high enough level for this, or I need like to develop a weapon skill. Stuck in combat because I think the big rat detected me. Well, much of what I found here just seemed to be rubbish so far. There's only a couple of these mega rats around, but they are quite the problem. a whole lot of biscuits. Oops. Loot what I can while avoiding the mega rat. I like the idea of the stealth hat, actually. A little bit less noticeable. Yeah, his damage output is really poor. I mean, these are the weakest enemies in the game. Him staying alive is nice, but if he can't offer any threat, then you know, death is inevitable if you don't fight back. Alright, so let me check something. .62, what does this fire? Ammo, round, 1 of 1. 7%. But I have enough strength to use that, right? Yeah. Can't see the chance to hit without a reload. And this is 5.45. Not the 7.62 that I have. Okay. Where'd the mega rat go? There it is. That's 9mm, isn't it? It's 50 ACP, I think, or 9mm AP. Some shotgun shells. 10. Okay, Mega Rat is there. Wow, telling him to hold position did not help. Oh, Mega Rat is coming. Get ready to tank. If I used an aimed shot. That's the head, I guess. Great, I missed. Ooh. I missed, and it cost me dearly. I am clearly too low level for this area. Like, seems obvious. And the Mega Rats are clearly designed to destroy melee characters. Or at least not particularly strongly built ones. Plus my dog is only level 2. I'm just wondering whether I can... Because, you know, depending on the encounter, of course, some things are basically hopeless. Hey, it's a cave again. wonder if this... Because this is clearly the same cave that we've seen before, but does it reset for each encounter? I mean, I guess so, but on this occasion there's actually nothing in it. There's still some books in that bookstore as well that I could pick up. There wasn't any shops of note here, was there? Still that quest to do at some point. Mr. Evil Gourmet. Wasn't one of these a merchant? No, because I dreamed that. Yeah, how am I going to pay for that? Wasn't there a guy to recruit here? I vaguely remember a quest I was supposed to be doing here. Contact his old comrade. That's right. This is why I stopped. Wait, this is a different guy. I wonder what happens if you tell him about the barbecue shop. Maybe it's this guy? It's a spider, man. It's not even mutated. You want some help fighting that thing, buddy? Yeah, it's just silly. I just gained 2,000 EXP for doing that. Wow, you permanently lose 1 luck. I love how this game just sometimes... It's just like... Yeah. Let's just throw reality out the window, who cares? It's bad luck. It's not superstition. The developers have decided to put an incredible penalty in the game for squishing a spider. I mean, I'm not a fan of killing spiders myself. I'd normally put them in a tumbler and put them outside, but I mean, it's obviously distressing this guy pretty badly. That was absolutely ridiculous. The fact that they give you 2,000 experience points for it is like the extra salt in the wound of things in this game that you have no way of knowing that they're incredibly detrimental to your health. Teacher, the moon hides behind the clouds. Teacher told me about his illness during the brief minutes we were able to talk via ham radio. It seems he hasn't recovered yet. A bit north of Paragon, Lena Death was last heard east. Demon Death is hiding near some old bunker. Nasty. Okay. Of course, this is yet another kill quest for my heinously under combat capable character that is Oskar. I guess the only merchants are in the town, but I don't remember them having anything that interesting, to be honest, so let's just move on. To the north. Okay, but where? There doesn't appear to be anything to the north except the edge of the map. Unless this is not the north? Wow, that guy has got some kind of heavy machine gun. Mid-range, 7 to 13 damage. You know what? I'm going to buy a gun. It uses 30 ore, which this guy does not sell. He does sell the gunpowder, and I need that for a quest. I don't know if I have much in the way of 0.3 though, that's the only thing. Spade, the old knife, and the cap, the handmade gun. Just get rid of the radioactive fish as well. And one crowbar, because I don't need two. We are actually a little bit hungry. Let's go and eat something as well while we're at it. Somewhere in the east near Bunker 317. Somewhere east of Paragon. Igor, remember this guy's hiding somewhere north of Paragon. So there should be one around here somewhere. And one over here somewhere. But I don't see anywhere. Oh, there it is. It's Igor Death. It's just a random encounter. Huh. I'm not sure I have a hope in hell here. Oh, he's stunned. And stunned means dead. Yeah, I don't have a hope. I could run away, but the dog is toast, so... Oh, stunned. Game over. You need a gun, and you need to be able to shoot fast with it. And actually just kill people fast. There's I mean, there's really nothing I can do. I don't see like a path to winning these fights. Wow, this is like one really long ass diary. Okay, he lost it. Nails. Someone wrote that huge diary just for a random encounter. I suppose I'm gonna encounter the other gang, the other death or whatever, over here, because they're supposed to be to the east. I didn't even get any experience points for that. This game insists on you fighting battles if you want any kind of reward. This is right at the beginning of the game here. Oh, I got him in the face. Oh, he's stunned. Stunned means dead. Nice hit. Man, he recovered from the stun pretty fast. Ah, nice. Man, that was as much EXP as the bugs. But, you know, vastly harder. But way better loot, of course. Way better loot. Okay. mean, the stats on that handgun are terrible. Right, there's a quest just to the south to persuade that other guard to go and see the strategist. So we should do that at some point. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of this junk. This is armor I'm already wearing. Guess I'll take ammo. What else has he got that is worth taking? I think this is a craft material, which seems reasonably hard to obtain. Okay. Do a little bit of dropping off, a little bit of inventory management, but we're running out of time, so I guess we can do it next time. I feel incredibly constrained in this game in terms of, like, there are so many things that I could be doing right now that I obviously can't do because I don't have the combat skill. And because I don't have the combat skill, I'm not getting the experience points, which means I don't get the levels, which means I don't get the more combat skill, as it were. It's a bad loop. It's a lot of biscuits. Give that for speechcraft checks, but it seems like a waste of time. 18 gunpowder, not quite enough to complete that mission. I might as well do this now. This is obviously vendor trash, but it's like, who do you sell to? 5 strength. So I don't have enough strength to wield this handgun properly. I want to see how badly that affects it. I do have some rounds for it. Take the 9mm as well. Suppose I should do the quest to shoot the book burners. Don't need that. Or that. Or those. Honestly, I probably don't need this many biscuits, the amount of food I keep finding. Okay, we'll take that leather breastplate for selling. These are not heavy. We'll take those for selling as well. Can't think of anything else they'd be used for. Okay, that's it for now. I'm going to make camp, heal up. We'll engage the book burners. I'm going to try and figure out how bad it is to use a weapon without the correct requirement. Do you just get 0 chance to hit? Or is it some just kind of penalty? I don't know, but I'm going to work it out. That is it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time.